Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. We watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Tempest gloves, available at RevZilla.com. I said Tempest gloves because there's a short and a long version. This is the long version I have on my left hand. The short version sits here right to my left with a shorter cuff. These basically are the replacements moving to the fall of 16 for the Clutch Evo and the Rain Long. Things have been simplified, and in our opinion, these gloves take a bit of a step forward while keeping a similar feature set. So if we look at it, I'm calling it around the $100 or $115 mark for the long version, really this 2 to 3 season sport touring, sport commuting glove. It's got a light fill, it's going to be a waterproof breathable lining through D-Dry, and again, it's a bit more sporty than something like you'd see from the Alley or even something like the Freeland Gore-Tex, which again is a little bit more basic and universal, even though it carries a higher cost. What I like about the step forward here on the Tempest compared to the ones I already mentioned that it's replacing, I like the hard shell knuckle, it's more all-encompassing. I like the addition of the reflectivity mid-digitally on your first 3 fingers as well as on the lateral side on the outseam here, and it also comes with a Smart Touch finger, which I really dig, allowing you to use your Android or iPhone device. And again, when I think seasonality, really rock solid gloves for spring or fall weather seasonality. Again, going to keep you dry, and it has a decent level of fill from a thermal standpoint, but into the depths and depths of winter, unless you have heated grips, probably going to need to beef it up if you really want to take a deep dive into the depths of the cold. Now, quick note on fitment. Remember, this is a long version with an adjustable cuff. This guy is short, and the only difference here is going to be that short cuff design. Very simple. I'm wearing a size large. Dainese gloves are starting to fit a bit more American, which is a good thing for us here in the US, less size exchanges. For frame of reference, I'm wearing a large. I wear a large in speed, and strength. In first gear, in Icon and Revit. In Alpine Stars, I still wear that extra large because it's more of a Euro fit. Keep that in mind. And I will say, I'm not sure if they were going for a unisex push here on the Tempest. There's no ladies version, but it does come in sizes down to 3 extra small. So triple extra small. So ladies, if you like this glove, you can go that direction as well. Keep in mind, we'll ship free over 39 bucks. And as always, click our logo. Subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Tempest. Now, basic stretch textile material, not the beefiest material I've ever seen, but again, won't break the bank. There's a bang for the buck element here. I like what they've done with the elasticated panels on the base of the hard knuckle and at the base of the fingers, giving you a little bit more room to move. Again, giving you a better ergonomic approach to the flexibility you need working the controls on your bike. Now, as I rotate over, we talked about the reflectivity. Like the pops of color, there's a blacked out version of black red, which you see right here. This is the black high vis. I tend to err towards the high vis side of things. Now, on the top of the thumb, visor wiper squeegee, which is going to come in handy, especially if you're caught in the rain on the left side here. And then if we work our way into the palm, again, I always like to go with leather palms on a beefier glove. If you want to go that route, you certainly can. You could look at something like the Scout Evo Gore-Tex or go up the food chain closer to that $150 or $200 mark. Here around the $100 mark, you're typically going to see synthetic suede reinforcement on this Tempest. They've added a scaphoid protector at the ball of the thumb. We always had a landing zone protector here. Love to see them add a hard part over time, but you can see how they've reinforced your control areas and crook of the thumb here, but it is done in a synthetic suede, which ultimately won't hold up as well as Gore-Tex over time, or leather rather, over time. And again, finger here is done in that Smart Tech, which we talked about, and you do have that pop of reflectivity. If we look at the cuff here on the long version on this Tempest long, basic wrist adjuster with no flap covering it, and then again, you do have a nice big cuff to go over your jacket, and you can cinch it down quite well. Really, if you're looking at this glove and you like the level of technicality but want to step up, look at the Scout Evo. That would be where I'd take it, and that's going to be north of that $150 mark. Now, the next step in your journey is to click the info button, your desktop, your mobile device. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com. Read other rider reviews on your Tempest long and short. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us at RevZilla on our YouTube channel. Stay up to date with our opinion on the latest and greatest in the moto universe. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.